the cast and crew. -1 for now.
Hey now. I'm white, not invisible, sir.
And everybody announce yourself. What's up? Who's in the building?
Yeah, and DJ Money in the building. You already know.
The one and only Coach Hill back on set.
Coach, welcome back, Coach.
Yes.
Welcome back. Glad to see you in good health.
Right on.
Got the strong Celtic green on.
Woo.
Look at the Irish. You know.
Put me on. How about the Irish?
I mean,
Irish gotta wait till next month, bro. That's in
Yeah.
March.
And we know how the Irish felt about the T-Wolf. There's no such thing as a leprechaun.
no?
About the T-Wolf people. St. Patrick,
Yeah.
that no good son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He wanted to kill off all the T-Wolf people.
Were they really small like that?
That's crazy.
They were small and brown.
That's what it is.
It
Not a leprechaun.
sound like Oompa Loompas.
No, it's the truth.
No, for real?
Oh, yeah. I don't spit nothing but facts.
So Oompa Loompas are real too?
I don't know about that.
They're called little people, sir.
No,
That's what I was thinking, like,
they were
they-
the T-Wood. They were called the T-Wood people.
Yeah.
St. Patrick. He wanted to kill them all off.
That's crazy.
And I don't know about it, y'all, but they small and brown.
Yeah.
The
I
rest
thought
of
he's the one that killed the snakes. Isn't he the snake slayer?
Crazy.
Never.
You ever seen like leprechauns on movies? They tend to be darker
For
complexion.
sure.
I didn't realize that.
You ever seen that movie Leprechaun? That little
Yeah, he was
scary
orange.
movie?
That's why they're leprechauns and not leprechauns.
Why is that? Cons?
That's like, well, on another note then, do you say pecan or pecan?
I say tomato.
I say
That wasn't the choice though. The choice was pecan or pecan.
I'm thinking tomato. But that's what you was asking.
he said pecan or pecan.
But I know that, but it's the same as tomato.
It's a
tomato.
pecan.
I understand that,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
that, but I'm saying which
saying.
one do you say though,
Pecan.
pecan or pecan?
I say some pecans.
I do too, pecan pie.
Some pecan pie. I say
Pecan
pecan.
pie.
I say pecan.
pie.
Like it's a bird.
You said pecan pie?
Yeah, I say pecan.
Do people actually eat that though?
Yeah,
Pecan
pecan
pie.
pie is great.
I'm not much of a sweets person, I guess you could say.
Seriously, not for real.
Who?
Would you like pastries?
Pastries? No, not really anything. It's like, don't ever give me leftover cake. I might have like one slice or a little tiny, just little
What
sample.
you mean leftover cake? Like cake that's been sitting for a couple of days?
Nah,
He like a little hard on the top. A little crunch.
No,
Just because it's been sitting a couple of days, that don't mean nothing. It's
so you eat leftover cake?
It's,
yeah.
It's a cake. It's made to last a couple of days.
Well, I'm saying if
He don't
I
want
have
fresh.
if I have one slice of cake, I'm good for like till next holiday.
Oh, that's the only time
That's
you
what
eat
he's
cake?
saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
trying to
okay.
say. Maybe I
I
would not.
thought you were
Just,
saying you specifically go for leftover cake. Like, I'll wait a few days.
I thought you were saying like, hey, if it ain't right out the oven, I don't want it.
no, see, my bitches, you got to go with the leftovers
Oh, my
because
God.
that's
He's talking about his female dogs.
love it.
that's the ones that you got to make sure they've been got some road tested, survived the potholes, whatnot. Anyway, who's running this show? What we got? We got some great topics
We
today.
got some great topics today. First, let's start off with last week's NFL games.
Might as well.
I don't care about that. It's
And I'm
basketball.
just saying, disappointments. I had my money on Detroit,
Okay.
right? Hurt.
What do we talk about?
Hurt.
What do we talk about?
The same thing that happened.
Oh, okay.
But I will say this, right? The question is, do you stick to your game plan originally, right? And go for it on fourth down in crucial moments, or do you play the game strategically, go for the 3, go up 17, and ride it out?
Ride it out, man.
Right.
You gotta stick to the game plan, man. That's pretty much.
But
what
the
happens.
game plan
Like,
is originally going for it.
Yeah.
So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you've been lucky that your shit been working the whole season.
For sure.
Right? You lucky.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't working, then you'll had a plan B and an option if you got to this point where you could have chose You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm gonna go for the 3.
At this point, it's experience, bro.
Yeah.
It's experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I said. And then, like, the same thing with the Ravens.
Yeah.
They didn't stick to the game. They literally told Lamar, stop running.
Yeah.
This shit don't make no sense. So, yeah, that's pretty much what it came down to. They ain't stick to their game plan, man. And they could have won.
They could have
Both,
won.
you feel me?
That's the thing. That's the thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fuck you think you talking to?
And then, the legend of Patrick Mahomes grows even higher.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh,
You're turning up.
bro, if he stops today, he will go down as, like, potentially the greatest ever, right? Which is still a iconic name to have in the sports world, because you're still connected to the greatest. Like, you know, Len Bias, they always say his name, like he could have been or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people get hurt, whatever, right? But they always had the asterisk, oh, he could have been.
For sure.
So what I'm saying is, right, at this moment right now, if he stops, he's forever ingrained in the NFL history books.
Absolutely.
Forever.
Because he changed the game.
He changed the game.
He changed the game.
For
Absolutely.
young quarterbacks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
He changed.
You don't think so?
you don't think so?
First of all, I don't care. But
You don't think he changed the game?
how did he change the game? What did he do that was never been done before?
More or unorthodox. He's more fluent.
There's
He's
been unorthodox quarterbacks before.
not to this level.
Who in the league is throwing sidearms?
Not to this
Who
level.
started throwing sidearms?
They got video of Matt Stafford doing no-look passes from years ago.
Yeah, but that
Routinely,
ain't
not just once or twice.
that ain't translate.
No-look pass ain't some
That ain't
out the blue. But that that mean
I'm talking about he's
side.
slinging
Okay,
sidearm throws.
he ain't the first guy to do his sidearm.
So I'm asking who started it.
Who started it? I don't know who started, but guys have done it before.
Okay.
Guys have done it before. It's not like Patrick Mahomes is doing that like every other play.
For sure.
That's what I'm trying.
Okay, so-
I'm trying to figure out what is this game-changing things he's done.
He at least has an
He's
imprint in the NFL.
He's
you
the
know
most.
what I'm saying? He has
The
an
game
imprint,
changer.
'cause
He's the most consistent.
He's been he's
Of his
he's
era right now.
he's a dual threat quarterback.
Right.
I'm talking about fucking football. Yuck.
What's the
Anyway,
problem?
because it's basketball season, I'm not give a damn about the NFL. But
The Super Bowl's next
Super
week.
give a fuck. My team ain't playing.
All right,
Fuck I care for.
give me 5 minutes.
Anyway, we seen great passers before.
Absolutely.
We've seen great runners of the ball before.
Absolutely.
As far as dual threat quarterbacks go, he's not the greatest dual threat quarterback.
No, that's not.
He's an extremely good dual threat quarterback. He doesn't get enough credit for his running skills, I believe.
No.
And a lot of quarterbacks who are great at passing, and there's been a lot of quarterbacks over the years who are great passers who don't get enough credit for their running skills. A good example would be Joe Montana.
Okay.
Joe Montana had a lot of Alex Smith,
Okay.
great running skills, but they really only chipped off their passing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a stretch.
Alex Smith, if you go back to that in San Francisco playoff game versus the Saints. Saved the game, long scramble down the sideline.
Yeah.
Many rushing yards through that game. I remember the game. I remember that specific play when he goes on to Kansas City before Patrick Mahomes started playing.
Right.
Alex Smith was putting up numbers.
He was. And he got hurt.
And thank you. Well, I'm saying he's always been good with his legs. That's all I'm saying. Now you have some dual threat quarterbacks that naturally who are the darker hue, where they tend to look at their running skills more, even though they may be above average passers. But to say Mahomes is a game changer, you can be a game changer, but he didn't change the game. No.
I think
He's extremely good. He's extremely elite. He didn't change the game, though. Changing the game is something like what Steph Curry did. Now that's changing the game.
he changed.
Do you feel like he's on a Steph Curry level though? Like
No. Well, in that punk ass sport, he probably is. But
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
to
saying.
them, he probably is. But no, you ain't on a Steph Curry level.
I mean, in football, like you know what I'm saying.
He's definitely on Steph Curry level.
No, he ain't. Steph
started
Curry is a actual game changer for real.
Okay.
That's how kids want to play the game now. That's changing the game.
And that's how kids want to play the game now, like Patrick Mahomes.
You just
You
want
not
something
finna-
flashy like the
Bro,
running
you're
like
not finna
Vic.
tell me they don't, bro.
Cause something that's
Thank you. Michael Vick was a game changer.
True.
Michael Vick, that's changing the game. That's making guys want to play quarterback and run. Michael Vick begot Lamar Jackson. Michael Vick begot Cam Newton, except Cam Newton was bigger.
Huge. For sure.
It's guys who've done what Patrick Mahomes is doing. He's done it. Now, don't get me wrong. He does it.
Bro, 6 years in a row.
Imagine if Donovan McNabb would have had Travis Kelce.
He did. Hold on, bro. That don't.
Did Donovan McNabb have
his tight end?
Yeah.
You don't always get a great tight end like that.
I think he just meant receiver, though. Hello, everybody. This is OThaGreat here. How are you? How's everybody doing? I'm going to redo this motherfucking intro psych. I ain't going to do that. What's up, y'all? Yeah. I come back after my hiatus for 2 weeks to a full-on full-on football conversation. Like, y'all ain't talking enough football in the last 2 weeks. What in the world? Right, like, dude, we can do this next Sunday.
We didn't start the conversation. This conversation got started about some Igwe people.
Some who people?
Some
who people?
We were talking about St. Patrick's Day, and I had to drop a little knowledge about that idiot and that murderer, St. Patrick, and about how he felt about the leprechauns who were actually the Tiwa people.
How did y'all even get because of the jersey? Like, because Coach got the fresh ass jersey?
I said something about the luck. Because I was doing the intro.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And I
appreciate you.
I said, shout out to the Celtics, luck of the Irish, something like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He was like, no, ain't the luck, nothing. And then went into the rabbit
hole. Oh, okay. With the history and shit.
Yeah,
all right.
That's where we went.
I want to say, those of you that are listening on whatever apps you listen to or YouTube, please call in at 515-599-1687, 515-599-1687, 515-599-1687. I apologize. I was pushing, trying to get here. I am tired. You know what? I can't even bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can't bitch. I can't complain because Coach has been through a hell of a lot more than I have in the last few days. I want to give props to that man for even being here because Lord knows we had a funeral for his lovely mother on Friday.
Oh.
I'm still fucking I'm still reeling a little bit off of that. The thing that made it better though is we kicked it at Coach and his lovely girlfriend's house, Marchette, on Friday. Man, this shit was live. Motherfuckers was doing it.
That would be my woman.
That would be there. You go. That would be your woman,
girlfriend and boyfriend. When you're
damn right.
This old.
I ain't know. Like, should I say soon to be wife, significant other? I didn't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? But all I know is this is when y'all know y'all got something right. I'm at the funeral, right? Emotions is high. Y'all know how this shit go. The shit is crazy, right? I say to her, because I mean this, and I mean this is 100%, because I've seen the change in this man in 2023, right? Coach never came out for real. Like I would have my events, he wouldn't come. Can of Ween wouldn't come. You know what I'm saying? Like he would be working or doing other stuff. This woman has got this man out, y'all. He came to fucking my hip hop event. He came to Can of Ween, kicked it, had fun, and I said to her Friday at the funeral, he is so blessed to have you. I am so happy that you are with him, and he is blessed to have you. Soon as I finish the sentence, here she come with, nah, it's a two-way street. I'm blessed to have him as well. Now, if that ain't the shit you want to motherfucking hear from your significant other, you know what I mean? Especially when they holding you down in a fucking tight situation. Like, props to Marchette. I love you forever. Your mom's is hella cool, man. We had so much fun Friday, yo. Shout out to everybody that was there. But yeah, like I'm just happy to be back, y'all. I was in DC 3 weeks ago. Shit was crazy. In my other life, I'm in a union, so my union sent me up there, and they said my union president said, "Oh, I want you to go up there, and you're gonna literally meet with congressmen and women, and you're gonna see who we endorse, why we endorse him, and why we don't." And she was right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do the whole show with it. I just want to say this and get it out the way. This is how it went. Thank you for this. I need some motherfucking greed. Brother is stressed today.
Yeah, they heard.
My bad. Yeah.
Only if they
What if they heard all that? Yeah, probably so. We keep it real on High Off the Glass. For real. Hit that motherfucking bell.
Celebrity boxing.
He had a fucked up camera angle.
It did. For real. Probably, yeah, whatever.
I'm not trying to show that.
Please don't.
He's gonna be like, wait.
For real. Oh, yeah, because you had it on King. Oh, okay. To understand what we laughing about, go to the YouTube page or what are you on, Coach? What are you on?
I'm on my Instagram page, Learn Something Podcast. With
Yes, you got it back going. Fuck yes. Oh my God, that's amazing. Y'all don't understand. I'm telling you, this one, man, Marchette, thank you again. Like, yo, he got his IG back going, y'all. That's
so
great.
live, ain't nobody watching.
Wow. So fucking what? Go to fucking Coach Damon. Go to Damon Hill's Learn Something IG page, and you will see what he talking about. Crazy angles. But okay, so this is a chain of events, right? Congressmen and women, we supposed to fuck you, King. Congressmen and women, we supposed to meet. Representative Cori Bush blew us off, and we were supposed to start with her. Blew us off. She came. She is a big representative of working class. She reps unions. She's been to our union hall, has shown support before, and just blew us off in D.C.
What do you mean blew you off? Like she just didn't show up?
Didn't show up, and there's a caveat to that. Representatives were not in session. The House was not in session. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that was in session was Senate. The Senate was in session, so senators were there. She was not. But we met with Representative Sam Graves. Sam Graves represents the 13th district, which I think is like Troy, Missouri, Wentzville, like that out there, that like, turning into rural type. He wasn't there, but his staff was. So we talked with his staff. His staff was pretty good. The guy who deals with transportation did a lot more talking than the guy who deals with labor. The guy who deals with labor, the reason why we're there, hardly said nothing, but the reason why is he just got the job not too long ago. I think he only been there for like a year or two. The other dude been there for 8 years. So that's why he was doing all the talking. Sam Graves, I much rather met with you, but your staff was amazing. And again, they gave them answers you expect. Then the last one was...
He only been there for a year.
I don't even know if Sam been there for 4 years.
You supposed to get some shit done.
I feel you. The last one was everybody's favorite. Oh, no. Second to last was Eric Schmidt. Supposed to meet with him. He knew we were coming. He blew us off. He was there. He was in D.C. I'm going to tell you. Right. I'm going to tell you. So far, just staff. You know what I mean? So far, just staff. What is it? Schmidt blew us off. Can I tell you, y'all, when you are face-to-face with these people, and you looking them in the eye, they can't fake that they don't give a shit in front of you. Like, it's hard for them to fake in front of you. Eric Schmidt blew us off. Do not vote for that motherfucker. That dude, that was a sorry motherfucker. Him and Parsons, when what was it? Clarence Thomas, old bitch ass in the Supreme Court got Roe v. Wade overturned. They jumped on it. They were the first state to jump on fucking abortion is legal in Missouri, so fuck both of them to the highest degree. And when we're talking to his staff member didn't even fake it. Not like Graves' staff member who gave us the back and forth and and actually talk with us. This cat didn't give a shit. So I'm thinking Graves is probably up for re-election this year. I'm not sure. I got to check that out. But Schmidt's dude gave us, looked like he didn't give a shit, did not care. I was like, cool. I got up and walked out. My delegates that I was with, they wanted to stay a little bit. But when someone else came in to get the room, he was like, oh, yeah, I'll be done in like five minutes. We had just got there. You know what I'm saying? So there was no part of him wanting to interact. And this dude couldn't have been no older than 24. He it was just worthless. It was a waste of time. After that, we were like, fuck it, let's just go to Senator Hawley's office. We here, let's just see what he doing. We go to Senator Hawley's office on some just pop-up type shit. Yeah. His staff is there. Yeah. His staff is cordial. His staff actually talk to us. His staff, listen to us, and I was giving it to their ass. I'm like, why did my man vote? Why did he vote against the fiscal budget in 2022? Why did he vote against the fiscal budget in 2023? Why is he for jobs, but he's voting for stuff that's not for jobs? He voted against something for the FAA, which would give pilots more training, give more, airline workers more training, and give them things that help supplement them. Voted against that. I'm hitting his staff with it. His staff is giving decent answers, but it's political bullshit. We leave. It was a good back and forth. The staff member calls us, wants us to come back tomorrow because Holly actually wants to meet us. So we go back the following day to meet Josh Holly. Out of all these people, the only one we physically met was Josh Holly. Guess who's up for re-election in November? Josh fucking Holly. You know what I'm saying?
So the game they play.
Yeah, so that's basically how it was, and the conversation with him was good. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Number one, y'all ever see that episode? I don't fuck with Seinfeld no more because of Kramer. But when I used to fuck with it tough. Y'all remember that episode of Seinfeld when that one dude?
Hell no.
Was oh, okay, you ain't
Nobody watched that shit.
You know, okay. You watched that shit?
Yeah, I did. Great show.
The clothes talker. The
Yeah.
dude that was like talking to Jerry parents like right here, right in their fucking face.
Yeah.
That was Holly. Another thing I learned, Holly is the exact same height as me and the same age as me. He is 44. Yeah. This dude comes from a family of farmers. Why are y'all super Republicans? Because of Reagan. It's a fucking shame. But that makes sense because Reagan did help white farmers back in the day. So that makes sense.
No, because rural Missouri is all Republican. Always has been.
Basically, you know what I'm saying?
Always will be.
It is what it is.
But that's the thing I think he grew up in California, though.
It don't matter.
He might have been born here, but he grew up in California.
It don't matter.
But yeah, it don't. So basically, talking with him, I'm hitting him. Just like I was hitting his staff members the day before. Why'd you vote against this? Why'd you vote against that? Da-da-da-da-da. And it's just, he's looking at his the guy we talk with, his lead advisor. He's talking to this dude. He's giving us answers. He's being cordial, but he's basically giving us bullshit answers. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit answers. I'm asking him, why do we send $30 million a year to Israel, the richest country in the Middle East? Let me ask y'all something real quick. Do y'all know what Israel's #1 export is? Does anybody know?
Isn't it it's off the river, ain't it, though?
Off the river?
I would say oil.
Or minerals.
Close. That's south. Huh?
Minerals.
You close. Which mineral?
See, it sound, I don't know.
Okay. What you got?
I would say wine.
Huh?
Wine.
Wine? Okay, not a bad guess. Fucking diamonds. Their #1 export is diamonds. This is the richest country in the Middle East, above Saudi Arabia. Like it's fucking crazy. But yet we send them since World War II. We have sent them $246 billion.
Have you seen Israel? It ain't rich over there.
Bruh, the people. Here's the thing, though. Per capita,
Yeah.
those people are rich. What's up?
Oh, man.
What's up?
Fuck out.
What happened?
I want to know about this great Israeli wine that you. Did you hear everybody answer? This nigga said wine.
Why you got me? We don't use that word on this show. That's a good point. Yeah, what?
Seriously, I ain't never heard of this great Israeli wine. I want to hear about this wine, man. Where did you get this answer from?
Hey, he said, what? At least he gave a guess. At least he gave an answer. I feel you, though, Coach. That was funny. But
Sand would have been acceptable.
Right. That shit is funny.
You could have said tiger.
I found
I would
tiger.
have tigers over wine.
The tiger found me.
'Cause I know there's Indian tigers. I mean, no, I'm tripping. We talking about Israel. See, that's the weed. That's the weed.
Okay, don't blame it on
That
them.
weed got them thinking they got wine.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the wine came from. And you hating on him and shit. All right, let me get back to it.
Tigers in Israel. I didn't even know the fucking team named the Tigers.
Where is the fucking laughter thing? God damn.
That's got me need to be talking about basketball. Now,
All
there's
right.
some good basketball in Israel.
There is, but I just want to wrap it with
Maccabi
this.
Tel Aviv.
I just got to say this right quick.
Jerusalem.
True. Tel Aviv. What is it?
Teams.
Josh Holly he comes off like a bully when the cameras are on him. He wants to, have that big brave front, in front of the mega people and the dump folks and conservative GOP, all that. When you talk to him one-on-one, it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that. He's more human. You know what I'm saying? But I would never, unless this man switch parties or completely denounce the shit he been on, I would never vote for that man. I don't give a fuck. The conversation was a decent conversation. I even hit him with a reparations question at the end. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When we were on our way out, I made sure to ask him about reparations. And that was funny. But I would never vote for this cat ever. Like, he is
How
just.
long were y'all talking?
We talked. They said his staff said when we were walking out, that's the longest meeting he's had in about 3 years. Because we talked for about at least an hour and a half. They said he usually don't sit for that long. You know what I'm saying? But we were hitting them because, like, my delegates, they had stories. They had stories of, like, things that happened to them or loved ones, and those loved ones were affected by things that he has control over. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing, y'all. I'm gonna be hitting y'all with this throughout this year because this is 2024. This is an election year. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. You know, you have to go somewhere else, but I'm gonna be hitting y'all with it. Y'all have to vote. To my co-hosts on this show, y'all have to vote. Whatever questions, and we're gonna meet. Just and I, we did a.
We got somebody calling in.
We got somebody. We got a caller. Rodriguez. I bet you this is somebody for Just, but you know what? I'm going to call right now. I'm going to answer it. All right. Hello, caller. Hey, Just, we got a caller. Hold on, caller. We can't hear you. We're going to hear you in 1 second. We got a call. Is it connected?
They hung up.
Oh, then they hung up.
Wrong number.
I don't have a call anymore.
It might have been a real one. Just going to hook it up so if they call back, we can talk to them. Again, if you want to call, 515-599-1687. So it's just, I would never see myself voting for this man. I could not. But it was a great conversation. They calling back? You calling them back?
Hello.
Hello, was this a caller we had?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, turn the call up. We got a caller. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you from?
Monique, PG County, Maryland.
That's what's up. PG County in the house. What's up?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
all the way
DC,
from
you were
Maryland.
talking-
Look like Maryland on this phone. What's up?
Absolutely. When you were talking about DC, I was just wondering if you were able to try any green from DC, and how was that?
Okay, I did. That was a great question. I had white Durban. A friend of mine hooked me up with that while I was up there. It was amazing. It was from a dispensary. And King, if you can get that, please. Coach, if you come up on something, let me know. But white Durban, that's what I had up there. Was it Monique?
Yes.
Okay, yes. That is what I had. And it was amazing.
I got a question for you, Monique.
What's that?
You ever been to Pink Rabbit?
Who?
Pink Rabbit Dispensary. I was in DC a
No.
few years ago, and I heard that they do a delivery. I didn't.
Oh, put me down. Do you know what part? You know where it is?
Maybe Southeast DC.
You said Pink Rabbit?
Pink Rabbit.
Pink
Duly
Rabbit.
noted. Thank you. Okay.
Check them out on Leafly. Or what is it? Is it Leafly or? That's what it is.
Damn. All right.
Put it in Google.
How's the weather in PG County today?
It's gorgeous. It's always gorgeous in pretty Girl County. Gorgeous Prince George's.
So what's PG County? How is that in relation to Maryland? Where are you?
Kind of if you would have like a central Maryland, we're right next on the DC line.
Okay.
So about 45 minutes, an hour from Baltimore.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, if you look at the black elitist list on YouTube,
Yeah.
boy, you can't live where she live at.
Which is Black County in the
Why
country.
you say that?
Well, it's one of the most expensive counties in the nation.
It is.
For people. Period.
Oh wow.
It's one of the best places to live, though.
Yeah.
Lovely place to live.
Wow.
It would be higher if they would stop undervaluing our properties, but that's another conversation for another day.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
what's your favorite basketball team?
The Bullet.
Good answer.
That's straight
Good
old
answer.
school.
Good answer.
Old school. I like that.
No doubt.
Favorite
No doubt.
player?
She gonna say George Mearson.
Oh, the GOAT, MJ. For sure.
Ah, this girl's smart as hell. Yo, Monique, thank you for the call. We greatly appreciate you. Do not be a stranger and keep calling the show, okay?
Thanks, guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Shout out to you, Monique.
Right on.
Monique,
Peace.
appreciate you.
That was dope. That was a nice little call right there. But yeah, it's just when you look at the ops in the face, when you're looking dead at the ops, you can see what they on and what they really about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not with it. The thing that threw me off, right? Two things before I'm gonna end this right quick. When I threw out the thing about reparations, there was only one other black person with me.
Yeah.
Can I tell y'all this? I'm hitting Holly with, okay, look, and I literally worded it like this. There's been atrocities done by this country, and people have been taken care of. Japanese people were put in camps. They were taken care of. Jews went through the Holocaust. Y'all took care of them. Even though that wasn't even a United States thing, but they still took care of them. What about reparations for African Americans in this country? He throws it right back at me. So how would you do it? I said you would go by people's ancestry. I can go to ancestry.com and find out, who I'm related to. I know my history, and I told him my family's history. And he's like, okay. Then the brother that's with us, again, the only other black person there, this dude jumps in. Well, you could also do in, financial help in education, scholarships, and this, that, and the other. You could do things like that.
Nobody want that.
I'm not even done. This is the worst part. This is why Chuck D said it. Every brother ain't a brother. This fake motherfucker here says it don't have to be checks though. Like I'm doing right now for those that, like y'all on IG, y'all can see me do. I'm doing like with my hands. It don't have to be checks though. I hope you see me on YouTube. For those that are just listening, the dude in front of a United States senator says it don't have to be checks though for black folks who gave 400 years. I don't understand it. I don't understand why everybody else, every other race of people can get fucking paid from this country, but we can't. We cannot. And like Chuck said, every brother ain't a brother. You got this coon-ass motherfucker right here in front of the man and says some shit like that. I was taken aback, y'all. Yeah. And I had to sleep with that motherfucker that night because we had to share rooms while we was up there. I wanted to choke that motherfucker so bad when he sleep.
You ain't sleep.
Man.
You ain't sleep.
I barely slept. Dead ass. I talked to my lady late as fuck that night and told her.
Yeah.
She know. Like,
why you ain't talk to him? Why you ain't ask him? Why you say that?
Bro, I talked to him that. Oh, I'm so great follow-up, Money. Max, thank you for that follow-up. I asked him that night. Yeah. Such and such. I ain't gonna say his name. Why'd you say that shit in front of them, in front of the man? Why'd you say that?
We call him Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus. Yeah. Why would you say some shit like that in front of the man? We right there in front of these people. Why would you say, I know how it's gonna be. If we get money, it'll be like that episode of Dave Chappelle show when everybody got their checks. It'll turn into that.
What's that guy?
Who is this man?
That's his example. That's his
I'm
example.
not even playing. That's what this motherfucker said, y'all.
That's your man.
Like this, what this coon ass nigga said.
That's your man.
I'm like, Uncle Ruckus, that is entertainment. Yeah. This is real life. Yeah. You need to wake the fuck up. Don't ever say no dumb shit like that to nobody else in real life. Don't ever say no shit like that was his literal response. Response.
How old is this gentleman?
This dude is 47 years old, Coach.
Where probably grew up in the prison
here.
area.
Here.
Chesterfield?
Maybe. St. Louis. Here's the killer part. You want to know the killer part? Yeah. I thought that was the worst, right? You see, every brother ain't a brother, and they put in charge who they want. Guess who is the president of the St. Charles Democrats?
Uncle Ruckus?
For real?
He ahead.
St. Charles.
What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What is going on? I'm telling you, y'all, in this year, this election right here, this presidential election might be more important than the last one. And the last one was so important that you had the most people ever that voted for the loser. Yeah. The loser never got that many votes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then Biden surpassed that because he got more votes than any other winner ever. Yeah. I'm telling you, y'all need to get the fuck out here because you will get sold out real quick by these folks. You will get sold out real quick. Oh, good looking, fam. What you got? Right on. Oh, thank you, sir. This Tell me. You were supposed to be on it? Yep, you were supposed to. Rip, thank you, Rip, for the Twisted Tea. I appreciate that, fam. Shout out to Rip. Rip James, one of the fucking founding members of My City, My Music out this bitch. This dude is a legend in here. Thank you for that. That brother's going to be on the show real soon. But, yeah, I'm going to tell you like this. Shout out to DC. DC, you treated me lovely. Coach, do not hate me, bro. I did not make it to the National Museum of Black History. I am sorry, but I went to Dr. King's Memorial. I went to the Black Civil War Memorial, which was amazing, by the way, because my uncle told me our family is in that memorial because it's about 1.5 million black men's names that are on this mural, y'all. Y'all got to go to D.C. For those of you that have not gone, I ain't been since the Million Man March, and that's no bullshit. Like, I went in 95 for the Million Man when I was 15. I ain't been since then. Yeah. That city, when you're in that city, you feel the power that it has. Yeah. Like, you just feel it when you're there. And going to that Civil War monument and just seeing that thing and seeing all them names, it's like 1.5 million to 2 million names up there, at least. And when you see your family name up,
let me ask you this.
Man,
this is related, but not that much. What time? I'm not even talking about the museum per se. Mm-hmm. What time were you getting off work? Like 5, 4, 4, 5. You see?
Yeah. We would get done with the lectures and the speeches around.
Have you?
2. We would get done with about 2 o'clock, and then after that, we would go straight to Capitol Hill. That's what we had to go up there. I
wasn't thinking because I was going through all the other stuff, but I would have told you, man, y'all should have went to Baltimore and Philly.
Oh, who said I didn't? I drove to Bmore, my dude. I took the lift to Bmore.
I'm talking about Philly as well.
No, Philly too far.
Philly ain't nothing but an hour and 45 minutes from Baltimore.
Okay, well, I didn't have time. You know what I'm saying? I had time to go to Bmore. Got some beautiful pictures of Ravens. Man, you talk about an area too, y'all, that was so hyped for that fucking NFC.
Were you there for the game?
I was there for the first one when Bmore played Houston. I was in D.C. for that. Okay. That's because we flew in January 20th. And I think that game was the 20th. It was either the 20th or the 21st. And then for the NFC Championship game, I was already back here because I flew back on the 25th. And you talk about a region that my mother said this shit. And my mom's no sports, for real. She talked too much, but she know fucking sports. She said that Bmore came out in that game and acted like it was supposed to be given to him. And I'm going to tell you like this, from the way that region was acting, they sure was on some confident type shit. You know what I'm saying? They were on some super, we about to get da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if that seeped into the players, but I don't know. But I'm disappointed because I sure wanted to see L. Jack do that shit. I'm just sad about it. But overall, man, I cannot wait to go back to that fucking city. And I just, when y'all go, do all that shit I said and get the crab cake. Go to Bmore and get a crab cake. Shout out to Blue Dolphin. Shout out to Blue Dolphin, yo. I'm gonna put a picture on the socials. The motherfucker was like this. Yeah. It was like dead ass. I'm not even playing. You've never seen that shit was just crab. Delicious. It wasn't no cake. Yeah. It was, man.
Sound delicious.
It was sick. It was sick. But yeah, that's how it went. I mean, okay.
It sounded like the trip was good though.
Yeah, I mean, it was life changing because I mean, I've never done shit like that before. I was blessed to be asked to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
How did you get the questions ready? How many questions did you ask? It sounded like you asked all the questions.
I asked a gang of questions because I was just okay. Look, you can go to websites and get their voting record. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. Like, and that's fine if it, like my other delegates, like this one cat that was with us named Dave. He was hitting him with some good questions, but it's just like. But he's following up with stories, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool because that's legit, you know what I'm saying? He's going to take piece of that bullshit and use it when he runs for re-election. But I'm hitting him with, why did you vote? Why would you vote against vets? Yeah. Coach, he voted against vets. This sorry motherfucker voted against vets. How do you vote against something that will help veterans of the United States of America? Yeah. And you're super conservative, though. Yeah. You super GOP and mega. But you don't want to vote. But then when you walk past the insurrectionists, on January 6th, when you walk past them, you got the fists up. You got the fists up, though. And I told this motherfucker on the way out, I told this motherfucker, if you can support them, you can support us. Yeah. Support working class, because guess what? There's more of us than them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Come on, man. Like, the fuck? So, yeah, that's how that shit went. I know one thing. We want to be expanding with some folks who have hated us for man. Remember, we don't understand how government works. I hear you, Gold. Go cannabis dispensary. I understand. You don't understand how government works, and the shit is shady because it fucking is. But here's the thing. Just scratch the surface on it a little bit and do a little bit of like research and just peep it. You know what I'm saying? And you will see how it's like the shit is. It's in our everyday. It's woven in our everyday fabric, and we don't even know it. Everything that these representatives, that these senators, that these governors, that these councilmen, that these aldermen do, it's woven into our everyday lives, and we don't even understand it or know it. Like, real talk, just because I'm going to be hipping y'all this year because this shit was crazy. And I'm going to tell y'all one thing. I'm going to bring it back to basketball because that's what we do. Yo, I think this is the sad part, and I know one of y'all fuck with this dude. This is sad. Coach, I want you to tell me if you agree. The fucking fakers done fixed their season off our goddamn back. Off the Celtics' back.
How they fix their season?
Look at them.
They won 2 games.
They look great, though. They look the way they supposed to.
Thank you for the comment.
Dude, they ain't fixed their season. How they fix their season and Jared Vanderbilt gone?
Exactly.
They didn't fix their
him.
season, man. That's the same as saying you might as well say, well, Boston is just in a I guess they super struggling now because we didn't lost 2 games.
No, see, you always take it somewhere else. Let's keep it to what I'm talking about.
They didn't fix their season, man. They still got the same problems they was having.
I hear you.
They got the same exact issues they've been. Ask any Laker fan.
But they look like in the last 2 games they're doing what should be done. The young dudes take it and and AD, you do your thing, and Bron carry us home. And that is what's been happening. That defense he put on Jalen Brunson. And look here. I'm not here to bash Brunson. Yeah. But y'all motherfuckers hated on Becky Hammond for calling this motherfucker short. Yeah. I lived through it. Yeah. Our best player was his size. Yeah. Our best player was Isaiah Thomas and not fucking Zeke. Yeah. Isaiah Thomas. I was stupid as fuck to think it, but when Ainge made the trade and we got Kyrie, I was hype as fuck because I knew we weren't gonna win with somebody that small. Yeah. We just weren't. Yeah. He would, and then the way IT would dominate the ball late in games, and it was just you. It's like I can see Truth doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because Truth got the size, but you doing it. You know what I'm saying?
So he was effective though.
He was effective as shit. But bro, we didn't get to no Eastern Conference Finals with him as the best player.
But y'all ain't having no second best player either. Who was the second best player? Al Horford at the time?
Probably so, and then a young JT. You know what I'm saying?
Not gonna happen.
But all I'm saying is, I think the Knicks are they're definitely gonna make it out the first round this year. Yeah. If they play the Cavs, even the Cavs look dope as fuck. Nobody's talking about them.
Cavs look good.
Cavs look good as shit.
They made it to the second round last year.
I'm sorry. They did. Well, who they played? I thought they played Cleveland in the first round.
They put Cleveland out. They made it to the second round last year.
No, Cleveland put them out. No, I'm sorry.
They played Atlanta.
They played Atlanta, and they beat Atlanta in the first round. Well, you sure?
Last year, yeah.
Okay, because Knicks lost to Miami, and I think that was in the second round. So Coach is right, but it didn't play Cleveland. I just think that this Knicks team is gonna be better than years past, but
they still missing a piece.
No, well, probably. So even though Randall was hurt, if Randall was playing last night,
what you mean be better? They're going to make the second round and go home again.
I don't know, bro.
Be better mean you're going to the conference finals or you're going to the NBA finals. So that means if they're going to be better, that means they're going to be better than Milwaukee or basically Philly.
That's true. Okay, I'll put it like this then. Compared to how they were last year, I just think they'll be better. And you make a good point. Are they going to be Eastern Conference final better or NBA final better? I don't know.
No, they're going to the second round and go home again. That's not better. That's the same thing.
I don't know.
That's the same exact shit.
I don't know.
It don't matter if you lose 4-1 last year and 4-3 this year. You still went home in the second round.
I think if they play Indy or Philly in the second round, they could beat one of them teams. They could beat both of them.
Joel Embiid will average 50 on them.
But Joel Embiid doesn't have anybody else but Maxey. You talk about a team that needs somebody else.
In the playoffs, all you need is 2 superstars to show up.
No, you don't.
In a 7-game series, look who they playing.
Tobias.
He's good for 15.
Bruh,
Thank you.
Game.
After Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, where are all these points coming from for the Knicks?
OG Anunoby.
Anunoby's going to give you what? The same thing that we were just talking about from the third option on.
OG's going to give you great defense at RJ.
We talking about offense. We talking about offense though. Who the third option for Philly is Tobias Harris.
OG
and the third option for New York is OG.
You forget about they motherfuckers got shooters when they
We-
get
I'm,
on
no,
the
no,
heater.
I'm listen. We don't
when
talk
Hart-
about.
when Hart and
We're talking about.
DiVincenzo
We're
get on
talking
heaters,
about.
my dude.
We talking about going down the line of scoring responsibility. When you get to the third option, Tobias Harris is way more dependable than OG.
OG got a chip. What Tobias got?
OG
And
got a
Tobias
chip
been on
because of
100
who?
teams. Huh?
He got a chip because of who?
He got a tip. He was a part of that team.
Yeah, I'm okay.
He wasn't no bench. He wasn't no like.
I ain't saying that.
He was
Was he getting the dub?
Huh?
Was he getting the dub?
He was a part of them.
Was he
the
getting?
dub.
Was he getting 20 points a game? That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know. Well, he put an average.
No.
in there, but shit.
And just like he ain't gonna get 20 points a game with the Knicks.
I don't know. What
Is he
y'all-
getting 20 points a game now?
He don't have to there.
That's what
He don't have to there. You know what I'm saying?
As a third option, does Tobias Harris need to get 20?
I think so. if Philly to win,
Why does he need to get 20, but he don't?
because they got DiVincenzo and Hart in New York, and
They
fucking
got
Philly
Joel
don't.
Embiid.
Joel Embiid, bro.
He's giving you
I
35.
love Joel. You know me. We had the conversation with Dime last month. But here, what does Joel always do? He either gets hurt or he gives you not enough. Like he needs help his damn
When
self.
they get to the playoffs, Joel Embiid will be the number 1 option. Maxey will be the number 2 option.
Yup.
That's 60 points right there. You think it's not?
Yeah. I don't
know if
How
he
many do you
can
think it
Maxey
is?
just hit 50.
Joel
Maxey,
Embiid averaged
Maxey,
35.
Maxey,
Maxey
Maxey,
averaged 27.
I want Max opinion. Give me Max opinion.
What's the question? Hit me again.
The top 3. The top 3 for Philly. Would you rather have that top 3 or the top 3
That's
for the
question we
Knicks?
asking? Okay. I would take the top 3 from Philly.
Over the Knicks?
over
Easy.
the
It
Knicks.
ain't even
Only
close.
Only because Tobias Harris,
tripping.
I know Tobias Harris has age and experience though.
He do.
So and he was almost looked upon as the man for Philly for a small time. Because he was in the time when they had Markelle Fultz,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was him and him,
Yeah.
and then right after that was Ben Simmons, right?
Yeah.
So when Markelle kind of left,
Yeah.
Ben Simmons was coming in.
I see.
He was the leader.
For a hot 2
For
seconds.
a hot 2 seconds, he was like
Yeah.
the lead. He was the guy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna trust this man because he got experience. He's calm under pressure. These boys ain't proven themselves. DiVincenzo, yeah, he got a ring, but he wasn't the main contributor. You would say, what's the boy from Washington?
Which one? The Wizards? Who?
Yeah, the boy that left Golden State.
Jordan Poole.
Jordan
Poole. You would say Jordan Poole more quicker than you would say DiVincenzo. Like I would trust Jordan Poole more than DiVincenzo if we were talking in that aspect of having a championship ring.
Oh
now.
well, I mean, but
That's the only way he got. That's the only
As
clubs you
a
giving him.
third
not this
option,
year,
ready
though.
to
Not
score.
this year.
I'm just
Point
saying.
blank.
Yeah.
When you talking about being a consistent third option, that's what Tobias Harris has been the majority of his career.
I like Tobias.
Yeah.
So you would take that 3?
Oh, for sure.
Wow, y'all really sleeping on these Knicks? Wow.
No,
You should not forget
nobody
these cats
should-
have won 7
Look,
straight
okay,
games.
look at the number. Look at the number 2 option. The number 2 option, Julius Randle over Maxey. Right. Okay.
I mean,
Why are we even talking about that?
I mean, maybe shit.
How? Maxey averaging 27 and like 8-9
Julius
assists.
averaging 26. Like Julius
He
is.
ain't getting
This is
26.
like Julius' best year.
He's not getting 26. No, this ain't his best year.
It kind of is.
He's been an all-star before.
the reason.
Since J.R. Barrett left, he
A
hasn't played.
reserve, probably filling in for somebody.
He's a
hurt.
reserve now.
I know, but what I'm saying is best year as in he's playing the right
playing-
way.
yeah,
He's been
passing the
getting
ball when he needs
Nah,
to. He's not
come on.
pouting on the bench like a little kid.
Did you see him in New Orleans? Did you see Julius Randle in New Orleans putting up numbers?
Forgot him in New Orleans. I just remember him with the Fakers, you know what I'm saying, and then getting traded.
Got
Yeah.
busy in LA too.
Yeah, he
They just
did.
got rid of him too early.
He did.
They got rid of everybody.
But
didn't they?
at these stages of their career, and I love Julius Randle, always has since high school. I'm going with Maxey
His
as a
skill
number
set-
2
his
option.
skill set is better too.
That top 2 of Maxey and Embiid, when healthy, it's not even close.
Kobe and Shaq.
Brunson and Randle compared to them two.
Yeah. I wouldn't do 2 for 2. I'd do 3 for 3. And the third person I would put in there
It
probably
don't matter who you.
would be, what would it be?
It better be Patrick Ewing. It better not be no damn OG Anunoby.
You know what? Okay, look.
I take RJ Barrett over him.
You talking about
You
Josh-
tripping.
You talk.
RJ Barrett
you
averages a
talking
strong
Josh Hart.
21.
just got rid of him. That was the reason why they got
That's
rid of
why
him.
he playing better.
That's because the Knicks get rid of all their number 1 picks.
What'd you say about Josh Hart,
I'm saying you
Max?
bringing up Josh Hart and DiVincenzo, like,
They're streaky shooters, but they're shooters.
but they're not dependable. I would never depend on Josh Hart.
Well, they starters for a reason, so they've been dependent on it. Yeah.
And they've been bouncing around for a reason.
No, they haven't.
Josh
DiVincenzo
Hart
done
has-
played on 4 teams in the last 3 years.
But that's the
Yeah,
case.
but-
Tobias,
Josh Hart keep getting traded.
Yeah.
Tobias been on fucking 10.
Correct.
That's not. I mean, but like, anyway,
No, we was talking about the dependability of these two particular players, though.
All right, so what do y'all think? What do y'all think about my thing about the fakers? Like, do they?
Everybody know they ain't got their season together after those fucking 2 games, man.
Okay.
Come on.
I mean, they just.
What y'all think?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just said I think that they got their groove. That's all. It just takes some time for it to mesh. You know what I'm saying? Like, really it should be no surprise. You expect Austin Reeves to ball like this. You expect it, right? Because they talk about him enough. They basically saying he the next one when AD and LeBron ain't in the game, right? So I expect him to take over, right? I expect what's the point guard?
For the fakers?
Yeah,
D'Angelo. He's so streaky ass.
to do his thing, you know, because all he wants.
He is so not consistent.
Because his confidence level goes up and down. Why his confidence level goes up and down? Because he's not depended on as much as he used. When you're the man like that, and you always depended on, your confidence stays up because
Let's not forget, former All-Star.
Yeah, you want them. You're on 10 every time, right? Your expectation is high. They depend on you. Okay, I got to deliver. But if they ain't depending on you, then you know I can cruise. I ain't the one.
Yeah.
So of course I'm gonna be streaky.
But that's not true because I disagree with that. Because when he was in Brooklyn, he was the man, and when he was in Brooklyn, he balled. And
Exactly.
I think
He was
think
the
the reason why
man in
he
Brooklyn. He
what
was
I'm saying.
starting.
But
He
that's
had
what
the
I'm screaming.
ball.
But I think the reason why he balled in Brooklyn, you're right.
He had the ball in
You're
his
right,
hand.
half of it. But I think, yeah, he had the ball, but he has the ball in L.A. But the thing is,
It's
Brooklyn,
LeBron's
he didn't
team.
feel the pressure. In L.A., he feels the pressure.
He ain't got the ball in L.A.
No,
He
no.
do. He's the starting point.
But no,
That's because
He was taking all shots last night and breaking them.
That's because when LeBron is healthy, who has the ball in their hands? LeBron has the ball.
No, LeBron was giving the ball up to them and letting them run the point. Like, that's the one thing I was
Because
finally
he's coming
happy
off
to see.
injury. That's why.
He shouldn't be running the point. No way. He's too fucking old. Like, shit. He should not be running the point. He's not. Look, just because Bron puts up these like crazy fucking these historic numbers, he's been doing this shit since first go round in Cleveland. This man will stuff the stat sheet. I've been saying this about dude. He will stuff the stat sheet and not have an outcome and not change the outcome of the game in no way, shape, or form. But when you look at his numbers, wow, look at what he did. But the last few minutes of the game, come on. Like that, but that's classic, Bron.
That statement has so many fallacies. That makes
so
no
true.
sense.
It's
You
so
might as well
true.
say the
It's
sky
so
is
true.
pink and purple.
It's so true. But last night, and I think what they're finally doing, and he's finally relinquished this shit. Somebody else be the point, and I'll be an actual fucking four. I'll be an actual 4. Like, you don't have to be Scottie Pippen every fucking go rip, Bron, because you know you can't do it. Shit.
I mean, you
21 years into his career, he gonna have an awakening. You know what? It's probably better for everybody else to have the ball. Well, you can't be serious.
Dead ass serious. You really think that he can be point forward every
He been
night?
doing it his whole career.
That's why they're
and
losing.
it ain't been no results.
That's not that wild.
That is what, bruh. I'm telling you, he doesn't have anything left.
You need to run this tape back and realize what you said. You made a blanket statement that covers a large amount of time. You're saying the things that you said the things that he's done has not affected the game. Come on, man. You can't be serious. They don't affect the outcome of the game.
The outcome.
Come on,
the outcome. And I'm saying
You can't
that's
like saying the Joker don't affect the outcome of the game. He do the same shit.
He do, but
he don't affect the outcome.
Joker.
And Brian did it with better defense.
He affects every
Draymond don't affect the outcome of the game.
Bro, Bron ain't giving you defense like that throughout the whole game. He gonna lock in at the end now, but he ain't gonna. No.
So this would the type of defense he been playing now. He been doing that for 20 years.
The type of defense he playing. No, look, Bron.
That's what I'm saying.
Bron has had consistently good defense, bro. But if you trying to sit here and argue with me that a fucking about to be 40-year-old
no,
man
that's not what I'm
still
saying.
has the same skill set that he had when he was fucking 25, you are
Yeah, he
bugging.
do.
He's not the same dude.
Okay.
He's not, fam.
This is what I'm saying though.
There's a Bron
what
fan right here.
you're saying the things that he does not affect the outcome of the game. I'm saying if you're going to say that, you might as well say what Joker does don't affect the outcome of the game.
No, I ain't talking about
Because he's doing
Joker.
the same exact thing.
It's not the same exact thing. Joker is not 39 years old.
No. I'm
sorry.
Hey, nobody talking about that man's age. We talking about how the ball goes through him.
Okay.
On offense, it don't matter what age you are.
Coach.
Does the ball go through Draymond?
Yes, it does.
Has their offense looked markedly better since he came back?
Of course it does, because it goes through him. Like I was trying to tell
Draymond
them
does the
when I
same
called
shit
it.
LeBron do on offense, except LeBron scores more.
I get it. Let me ask you.
Joker do the same shit, except Joker score more.
I hear you, Coach. Let me ask you something. Did you watch the game last night? Fakers and Knicks.
No.
Where is the fucking?
It don't even bother me.
Did you smoke this morning?
What the? Where's my laughter button? I ain't got a laughter button.
Let me see what the.
It ain't there no more.
You cannot base a turnaround off two. Okay, let's go back a couple of months.
Yeah.
Who was 0-4 after that trade? And it's me. It's terrible. They shouldn't have did that.
What's trade?
The Clippers. After 4 games, you and Rodney was like, it ain't gonna work. This is horrible.
Rodney, Michael, yeah, we did.
And what did I say? It's 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot judge anything after 4 games.
You was right, but guess
you cannot
what?
judge a turnaround after 2 games.
You sure right.
They just lost their best perimeter defender.
The jury is still out on that trade anyway because it don't matter what the Clips do in the regular season. It's all about the postseason.
No,
with
the
them.
jury
They
ain't.
just like
The
us.
jury is out on the
Shit,
trade, man.
You can
Come
kick
on.
ass in the regular season. It don't matter unless you get wins in the playoffs, fam.
So you're saying
You know that.
So you're saying it don't matter that they may finish with the number 1 seed.
Unless they get
It's a great chance they're going to be. It's a great chance they're going to be the number 1 seed in the West.
Guess what? Nobody will give a shit unless they go to the Western
You
Conference
won't
Finals.
give a shit.
Bro, they won't.
You won't.
You have all
If
winners, all stars, and Hall of Famers on that team. You think they're going to be happy with a 1 seed?
No.
my dude?
That's not what I'm
We got
saying.
the 1 seed.
That's not
Yay.
what I'm saying. I'm not saying that in no way, shape, or form.
But
what I'm saying
that's
is
not what they came together for.
No. When the trade started the way it started, and you have all the naysayers saying it's not going to work, I don't see how it's going to work. No way it's going to work. And for them to come from that stage and end up with the number 1 seed, you can't say, that don't make no difference. Yeah, it does make a difference. When you start off bad and you end up becoming great,
I hear you.
It makes a huge difference.
I hear you.
You can't just say, we was only chipping off the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
That implies that you just didn't care anything about what they did in the regular season. They could have finished 8th or 1st,
They don't
and
care.
it wouldn't have made a difference to you.
They don't care.
No. We're not talking about them. We're talking about the fans or whoever you were talking about.
Because I'm a fan of the Clippers. I
So
like that.
are you saying it did? Okay,
If they
so
don't go to the Western
if they
Conference Finals, it ain't
let me
shit.
okay
It
answer
really
this.
ain't.
Answer this.
You just said
if they
it.
make the
I'm
play,
answering
if
for
they
you.
only qualify for the play-in, if they only qualify for the play-in, is that the same as them finishing with the number 1 seed?
No, it's not. It's totally different.
What's the difference? Because you just said
1
it's
seed-
regular season. It don't mean shit.
1 seed is you're the 1 seed, and the play-in is mean you barely got in. Means
It's
you're
the
Miami
same
Heat.
thing if they don't make the finals, though, right?
Okay, I get your point. That's a good point. Well
But
taken.
but that's what I'm saying. It's not. It can't be the same if they make the play-in. And they're the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
It can't be the damn same thing.
I get
if
it.
they make the number 1 seed, it's great. Personally, to me, I know they're coming out the West.
Yeah.
You think so?
Who gonna beat them?
Denver.
How?
That's the only team I see fucking with them. Thoughts, gentlemen?
The Lakers?
No, fucking the Nuggets, bro, the champs, fam.
You gotta beat the man.
Y'all ain't
you
beat no
gotta
damn-
beat the man to beat the man.
Right, y'all
I'm explain how Denver is gonna beat them in a 7-game series, though.
Okay,
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause that ain't gonna happen.
You got an opinion?
Denver and who?
I say the
Denver
only
and the
team,
Clippers.
The only team that can beat them is Denver, the Clips. I mean, Grant. I mean, Max. You got any? You got.
I see where you coming from, matchup to matchup, because they kind of almost X each other out. But I would say the Clips got more firepower if you can calm down Joker, right? Calm down to 15 and 10.
No, that ain't
like
right.
gonna happen.
No, that you do the opposite.
Wow.
You let him get his.
And let
We
everybody-
shut down
ain't
everybody else.
nobody else getting
You right.
nothing. We got that on lock.
That's how they do that.
We got that on lock. Y'all ain't getting nothing.
And that's
But-
how they
but-
lost games.
4 games to 2.
Yeah.
Clippers in the final.
But I mean, even if you did the opposite way, right? Ain't none of them can't none of them outscore you. Like what's his name, Murray?
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Cold-blooded.
He cold blooded, but he can't. I ain't never seen him win no game. Not yet. By himself.
You forgot about him in the bubble? Bubble Murray? You forgot about Bubble
I
Murray?
didn't forget Bubble Murray, but Bubble Murray got hurt after that.
Bubble Murray was Bubble Murray.
He
That
was
motherfucker
nice.
was cold-blooded. Don't
was
hate.
nice.
And they don't win the championship last year if it wasn't for him. He clowned in that
No,
playoff.
I'm talking about solo though.
He
by
clowned in that playoffs, fam. He when you say someone clown, that means
I know they
they
did.
ball.
starting
No, he-
starting 5 for starting
He's
5.
cold. He's cold as fuck.
Starting 5 for starting 5.
I'm going. You going? You going?
I already
you
know.
gonna
I
end up on
already know the
Clippers.
Clippers going to win it 4 games to
You
2.
gonna
I ain't
end
even
on
worried.
Clippers.
4-2. Wow, he calling that early. Wow. What you think, King?
I'm taking Clips though.
Taking Clips.
They got experience. They
You
got it.
you would take Clips to go to the Western Conference Final over y'all, over your Fakers.
We ain't got it. We still getting it together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Y'all just won a championship though.
You ain't shit.
They did, though. They did.
Look, is this shit Coach was so hype about?
And, you know,
Y'all just won a chip.
And you know,
I'm
LeBron was happy about that.
It might be if they get healthy enough, it may be all LA in the Western Conference Finals.
That's what I was just about to say.
If they get healthy
No,
enough,
we can
real
get it
talk,
together.
real
We
talk.
can get it together, bro.
Because the confidence is already there.
they
They
have to
already
get
won,
it. But
like
see,
you
but
said.
that's what I was saying. Losing Jared Vanderbilt
Exactly.
and how they gonna replace that? That's your best perimeter defender.
That's why they trying to go get Dante.
AD got to be consistent.
I'm gonna put it out there right now. I'm gonna put it in the ethos right now.
Dante who?
Dante, who?
From Atlanta.
Oh, DeJounte Murray.
DeJounte Murray.
They talking about trading him.
They are.
I don't understand that neither, because he balls for them. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Minnesota versus y'all in whatever round, I'm taking Minnesota
Really?
over the Fakers. Hell yeah. I'll put that out there right now. And I just want to say this. Another thing, again, shout out to DC. DC, you were so lovely to me. Kim Whitley, saw her stand-up comedy first night. It was amazing. That sister is still funny and fine as hell. She killed it. Second night, saw the champs in person against the Wizards. I'm going to tell y'all like this. I've been saying it. Coach pushed back on it with me. He didn't want to act like what I was saying was bullshit, but I'm going to say it like because I saw it with my own goddamn eyes.
Yeah.
Joker is still low-key dirty as fuck. He still is. Like, he don't do it as much as he used, because he used to be dirty with it. That's why, what's the twin? The twins that are in the league.
Oh, talking about for the Bucks.
That's why, yeah, you know, that's why one of the Morris ones got, you know,
Oh, the Morris twins.
hit him because he was sick of Joker doing that dirty shit to him. There was this one particular play, I'll never forget this, and it happened about 4 plays before this egregious call on Joker. The call on Joker was so bad that the Wizards fans were booing it. That's how bad it was. That's how bad the refs got it, right?
Yeah.
But on the other side, about 4 plays later, who had the ball? Denver had the ball. Joker's on the block. He has that center for the Wizards. He has dude's arm so hemmed up, and he can't get free. Like, dude is trying to. He cannot get free, but Joker has that motherfucker. He is not going anywhere. He's trying to wiggle out. As he's doing it, Joker's still calling for the ball. He fucking I think Jamal passing the ball. He spins out of it, throws up a shot, but then they call the foul on the dude. The dude is sitting there like this.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Like those that are listening right now, I'm holding my arm in complete pain because that's what that Wizard center was doing. There is no way he fouled Joker on that play.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I know. That's classic. That's classic big man shit that you do in the league. But bruh, it's so much different when you see it. Because I had great seats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my peoples that plugged me up there. Yo, love y'all. That was so dope. What is it? The seats were amazing. I'm right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see dude holding his arm.
Yeah.
How does the ref not see that? It's 3 referees
They not looking
on
for
the
that.
court. So it's just how are you not looking for that though, Max?
Because it wasn't no fight, it wasn't no struggle. It was a struggle trying to
He
get
was
free.
struggling trying to get free. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Like this.
When you do it the way you're supposed to do it, like he did, it don't show like that to the ref.
It do. You know what? You're
That's what
kind
you're
of
supposed
right,
to do.
but that's a goddamn shame.
And that is the equivalent. What he did is the offensive equivalent of flopping. That's how you sell a call.
Yeah.
But who? Yeah, Joker.
That's how you sell. See,
Exactly.
People
And that's what
people
the call
don't
should
like
have been.
people.
Yeah.
They talked all that shit about Marcus Smart.
Mm-hmm.
And they talk about other they talk about when offensive guys jump into people to sell a call. That's all it is. It's different ways to sell calls.
Bruh.
That's why you can't get mad when guys quote unquote flop. You have to flop.
You
Point
kind
blank.
of got to get the
You
call.
just got to know how to do it.
But in Draymond's defense, just that's he does that, and sometimes he flails his arms too much, and he fucks around and hits somebody. But with the last one with Nurkic, I think that was on purpose. But he was flailing his arms and shit. And I saw it in that game. A lot of dudes doing that extra shit to get the call. That's fucking bullshit. They don't call flopping enough, and the referees, they got 6 eyeballs on. You got 6 fucking eyeballs on that court. You should be able to tell if somebody is holding somebody's fucking arm and they can't break free. I mean, that dude, after the play, he went to the bench, y'all. He was in pain. And I'm right behind their bench.
Ironically, I saw Denver and Washington in Denver.
Okay.
In that particular game.
Was that last season?
this was a couple years ago.
Okay.
That particular game, Joker got kicked out that game. Got into it with Thomas Bryant. Matter of fact, did you see his brother?
Who?
The Joker's brother in the stands.
No, but I know they probably was there.
Real big dude.
Yeah.
This dude was. He was running
Do
down.
they go to road games too, though? They may not go to road games.
Yeah, they go to road games.
They doing the
There's
road
some other
games.
games in family.
Regular season.
They got
road
nothing to
games?
do.
That's true. They rich. They ain't got-
But this dude was after the Joker got kicked out, because I had stole some seats. I'm literally like right across from the Wizards bench, I'm like the second row. So the Joker that got kicked out, he got to walk past me. His brother right here. This is around the time when fans was getting kicked out of arenas. He arguing with Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant running down the court. Joker brother is running along the side of the court.
Wow.
I'm thinking to myself, like, this dude is tripping. They will put you up out of here.
Yeah.
But he looking like a Serbian gangster, though.
Yeah. They say his brothers ain't nothing to fuck with.
No.
His brothers ain't nothing to fuck with.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Fuck them. but
I say that to say this. The game was what it was. Wizards got their ass whooped. They kind of were staying close with them until the third quarter. But it's just Denver is going to be a fucking load, man. They are going to be, I don't give a shit who it is, Eastern Conference team, Western Conference team. They are not kidding around. Like these, shit, y'all. Like the champs are no fucking joke. So I'm just saying, like, I don't give a fuck if it's Fakers, Celtics, the Philly, the Clips. Shit.
I'm glad you said that. That leads me to my game of the week,
Okay, go ahead.
which is something that we touched on earlier, that game between Lakers and Boston.
Oh, God,
And
that was some bullshit.
It goes back to something that we spoke on a little earlier as well when y'all was talking about the Ravens and the Chiefs and their mentality going into the game.
Right.
Boston looked up. Come on, man. AD and LeBron ain't playing. Ain't no way we thinking we gonna lose this game. Even when we go in at halftime, double digits. Come on, man. These two ain't playing. We can always get back in this. We can always get back in it. Your mentality is, especially when you're at home. We can always get back even if them two was playing. But since they ain't playing, sometime in this second half, we gonna get back into the game. We gonna take it over. And you can keep thinking that way, but you always got to remember these are NBA players. And like I try to tell people, don't call these guys no scrubs or no bums. I don't care what you think, they will hoop your ass out with no problem. Just like they just ate up the number one team in the league on the road. Basically a G League team. You think about it. A step above a G League team, I should say. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say basically a G League team. But if you don't come with it, if you're like G will tell you from years back, you show up out there in your mind and you just think, oh, we just gonna handle these dudes.
We just
Do you have any kind of
expect
old game that you could think of where y'all may have showed up like that?
Yeah, of course. And it got real hard. The game got real hard, or we lost.
Y'all lost?
You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that you overestimated yourself and underestimated them. And then the tide got flipped because they was ready. Just like the Lakers, they was ready.
Right.
You already know. Stay ready.
I just that's a great way to end it. That was the most. That was the worst loss of the season for the Celtics. It just was. You can't. There's no way that you can sugarcoat it. That was by far the worst loss of their season and the best win for LA. Like,
Yeah, we needed it.
you really did.
We'll
You really
take
did.
it. We'll take it.
Like I think
That
y'all
wasn't
really,
the worst loss of the season. That's spanking on national TV by the Bucks. 30-point spanking. Come on.
the Bucks is the best team. You lose to one of the best teams in the league. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? But to lose it to a team with a
Used to be one of the best
Bron
teams in the
Leslie,
league.
AD,
Certified losers now.
Bucks.
The Bucks.
They, man, I tell you,
That garbage coach.
You talk about somebody who hit the panic button way too early, and I'm gonna tell you like this: you can blame the players. I think it's the players' fault with that, but also too that ownership, that new ownership group they have with the Bucks, they are fucking insane. You have a coach that just won you a championship 2 years prior, and you fire him, and the man lost his brother during the damn regular season, unexpectedly. And you expect,
by the way-
and your team, the Bucks, were hurt. Your star was hurt. Your backup was hurt. Most of your team was hurt, and your roster not good. And you're gonna take it out on the coach.
Doc's so dirty. Because you know he get to coach the All-Star team now.
Yeah, East.
Stop playing.
He talking about he gonna give the ring and give the check to AJ Griffin.
No, he shouldn't. Wait, why does he don't have the best? They don't have the best record in the East, do they?
Missoula don't qualify because he coached last year.
Wait, what? Okay, see that's a whole.
You can't coach back to back.
Oh, yes you can if you got the best record. That's how it used to be. We go in the back to East West. Oh wow, that's a they
gets the Coast All-Star team.
Oh my God, that is
Doc Griffin.
Back at it.
You need to get a lottery ticket.
Back at it again.
You need to get a lottery ticket for this dude.
It's been a lot of hate on that dude's name since he won with us, and I never like subscribed to it. I'm starting to pick up that subscription because good goodness, that shit. King, you got anything before we get out of here? Okay, that's what's up, bro. I know one thing. King and Max, just because we back, y'all still got to talk. We need y'all to talk more. We need y'all to talk. Because y'all was running shop last week and week before. So
you wouldn't let nobody get their word in.
That's not true. That's not true.
You wasn't here for 2 weeks, so you had to let it get out. You
That's
told
true.
us everything.
I did have a lot to get out. And thank you for the questions. Yo, this was a great show. I love this. I love doing this because, real talk, this is therapy for real. So to my executive producer, Justin Kickett, for my amazing co-host, King J, Coach Damon. Damon, you got anything before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Shout out to my new grandson, Jasir.
Shout out Jashir.
Shout him out. We love him. Welcome to the family. Yo, this was great. Cannot wait to come back next week. I guess it's Super Bowl Sunday, so we might do a little bit of football. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
But yeah, make sure y'all continue to tune in. We back
Celtics
at
play
it.
the Heat next Sunday.
Shout
Say
out
what?
to Juju
Celtics
Watkins.
play the Heat, 1 o'clock.
They do? Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. We talking about that. Yo, C's beat the shit out the Heat because the Heat ain't shit.
Hey, shout out to Juju Watkins. She dropped 51.
Man, dude, out of 67 points. Oh my God.
She dropped how much?
51
Freshman.
out of
play for?
67.
USC.
USC.
They was number 18, and they beat with a number 6, number 3 team.
That girl need to go pro.
She need to get out of there.
Yo,
Let
make
her
it
get on early.
She need to be the first.
Let her
She
go
need to be the
early.
first.
Women's
That was
basketball
ridiculous.
is crushing right now.
Crazy right
Caitlin
now.
been doing it.
51.
She need to lead the league too. She need to go to the league.
She about to, but I mean, it's a damn shame when they make more money in college than they do in the WNBA.
It's changing.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
changing.
It is. Yo, keep smoking, keep hooping. I'm OThaGreat. Yo, tune in on the socials and YouTube. I'm out. Peace.
Learn something.
Time to blow.